Hello guys, welcome back to another video by All Rounders. So I hope this quarantine period is going quite good and we are back with another video, and in this video we will be explaining about the basic operators used in Python, all the different operators. We'll be first explaining the theory part, and in the next video we'll be implementing it. Over to Bhupendra.
So guys, here in this video, we will going to explain you about the different types of operators, and Jeet will start the video by telling what are the operators and operands, what are the different types of operators, and then he will explain you some types of operators, and at the end, I will tell you about some types of operators. So let's get started, guys.
So what are operators and operands? So operators are those which are used to perform the operations on variable and values, and operands are those on which the operators work upon. So basically, in simple terms, if we take the basic addition operation and we are adding 4 and 5, we will write 4 plus 5. So over here, 4 and 5 are the operands, and plus is the operator. So that was really simple. Let's move on. So over here, I'll be telling you the different types of operators used in Python. So there are total 7 different types of operators. These are namely arithmetic operators, comparison or relational operators, assignment operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, membership operators, and identity operators. So these are the arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operations are used with the numeric values to perform some common mathematical operations. So guys, we had also explained these operations in the previous videos where we had used the arithmetic operations uh, in data structures like list, tuples, and dictionaries. So over there we had given you brief about this topic, and now I'll give you a quick revision. So these are the arithmetic operators starting with addition, then subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, exponent, and floor division. And in the brackets, you can also see the signs. So these are basic mathematical operations. So that was all about arithmetic operators. Let's move on. So these are comparison operators. So comparison operators are used to compare two values. And if you see this name comparison, then this is quite clear that when we apply comparison on certain operands, then the answer would be coming in only two forms. That is true and false. The answer would be Boolean. So if you're comparing two variables that if they are equal or not, then answer would be true or false. Or if you are checking that the first value is greater than or less than the second value, then that over there also the answer would be Boolean. So these are the comparison operators: equal, not equal, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. So that was all about comparison operators. And now Bhupendra will take over.
So guys, here are the assignment operators. So assignment operators are basically used to assign the values to the variables. Here you can see there are total 8 assignment operators. First is the assign, which is the sign of equals. Assign values from, it assigns the values from the right side of the operands to the left side of the operands. Then second we have the add and. It adds the right operand to the left operand and assign the result to the left operand. Then we have the subtract and it subtracts the right operand from the left operand and assigns the result to the left operand. Then we have the multiply and similarly like the add and the subtract and multiply and also multiplies the right operand with the left operand and assigns the result to the left operand. Then we have the divide and it divides the left with the operand with the right operand and assigns the result to the left operand. Then we have the modulus and exponent and floor and division. These all are working similar to the add and subtract and multiply and basically they are do the done the operations uh, from the left operand to the right operand and then assigning the result to the left operand. So these are these all are about the assignment operators. Then we have the logical operators. So what are the logical operators? Logical operators are used to combine the additional conditional statements. Like we have the and, or, and not. Suppose we have the two conditional statements like is in first condition we have 4 is greater than 3, and in the second condition we have the 1 is less than 0. And suppose if we want to combine both of them to perform the certain operations on the program, then we use the AND operation. Then in the OR operation, we either choose the first condition or either we choose the second condition. And the NOT operator is used to reverse the condition. Like if the condition is true, by using the NOT operator, we will reverse the condition and that condition will be false. Now we have the bitwise operators. So bitwise operators are basically used to compare the binary numbers. Bitwise operators works on the bits and it performs bit by bit operation. Like assume you have A equals to 4 and B equals to 13. Now in the binary format, their values will be something 0011 and 000011 respectively. By following the tables of the binary numbers, the following table lists out the bitwise operators which are supported by the Python language with an example. So here you can see there are total 6 types of the bitwise operators. First is the binary AND operator. This operator copies a bit to the result if it exists in both the operands. Then we have the binary OR operator. It copies a bit if it exists in either operand. Then we have the binary XOR. It copies the bit if it is set in one operand but not on the both. Then we have the binary ones complement, or we can say binary left shift. The left operand's value is moved left by the number of the bits specified by the right operands. Then we have the binary right shift, or we can say signed right shift. In this, the left operand value is moved right by the number of bits specified by the right operand. Here we are left with the NOT operator. It is also known as the ones complement. So it is the unary and has the effect of flipping the bits. This is all about the bitwise operators. So guys, don't get confused about these type of operators. We will tell you in details in the implementation part, and over there you will get a brief description about the bitwise operators. So don't be worried. Let's move on. We have the membership operators. So membership operators are used to test if a sequence is presented in an object or not. Basically, it gives the result in the true or false. Like we have already told you in the list and tuples part that in membership and not in membership are the operators which are used to check whether a particular word is present in the string or not. Like if we use a in operator, that if my name is Bhupendra, then the name word is present in the string, and by using the in operator it gives the value true. But if on that case, if we use the not in, then it will gives us false. That if basically it is present there, but by using the not in operator, it gives us false value. That's all about the membership operators. Then we have the identity operators. So guys, here we have the identity operators. Identity operators compare the memory locations of the two objects. Like here you can see that identity operators are used to compare the objects, not if they are equal, but if they are actually the same object with the same memory location. We have two types of the identity operators. First is, then second is the is not. So in the is operator, it evaluates to the true if the variables on either side of the operator points to the same object, and false otherwise. Then we have the is not operator. It evaluates the false if the variables on either side of the operators points to the same object, and the true otherwise. Don't get worried about this identity operators, guys. We will tell you in detail in the implementation parts. So stay connected. So thank you guys, and that's all about for this video. In this video you have learned that what are the different types of the operators in Python. So guys, from this video onwards we have divided our video into two sub parts. The first part will be of the theory part, and the second part will be of course of the implementation part. So in this video you will get the theory part, and on the next day tomorrow you will get the implementation part. So I hope you guys like this video. If you like it, then please share it and subscribe it. Thank you.